I know y'all lying today, baby. I said, I know y'all lying. I know y'all are not trying to come hard at Pam. All right, let me tell y'all something. Y'all got Pam messed up today, yesterday, and the day before. Look, Pam asked one question. And here y'all go, dragging her all through the damn concrete, mud, grass, through the mountains, valleys. Y'all dragging Pam for filth. All because she asked this. Hold on, let me see if I can find this thing real quick. Y'all like the video? Let me see something. Here it is. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let's pull up what Pam asked. Pam asked, honest question. What can we as Black women in America do to stop aiding in the emasculation of Black men in America? What was so bad about Pam asking what we can essentially do to protect the masculinity of Black men, especially when we as Black women, I'm gonna be honest, we are the first ones to demand for people to protect us and our image and protect us from harm or whatever the case is. We have whole movements demanding for Black men to stand up for us, to take up for us, to protect us. But because Miss Tichina Arnold asked how we as Black women can aid in protecting Black men from being emasculated, now we up in arms. I know y'all fucking lying. Not the same women writing articles like this. I know y'all fucking lying. Not the same Black women writing articles like this. I know y'all fucking lying. Not the same Black women. Hold on. Protecting Black women shouldn't come with caveat. What? Not us. Not us, sis. Not us. Y'all give us 105 likes. 111. 111. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm just trying to understand, while we are the same women that ask for protection and all of these different things from Black men, why is it a problem when it comes to do that in the reverse? Now all of a sudden, oh, that's not our job. Y'all saw this shit? Look, dear Black men, protect Black women. We have whole articles written, but we cannot ask a question of, dear Black women, protect the masculinity of Black men. Nobody can say that to us. Now all of a sudden it's hell no. You're canceled. This is misogynistic. This is homophobic. And look, let me say this, y'all. I really don't appreciate how we are trying to dismantle this argument and make it something about attacking certain groups of people, if you know what I mean. Why? Let me say this. Straight Black men, yeah, y'all can call me a mammy, pick me all day. Today's, again, one of those days, I'll be all of that. Straight Black men don't get an opportunity to have a voice whatsoever it always gets overthrown or overshadowed by other things, other people and their struggles and what they're going through and their plights and all this other bullshit. Why can't straight Black men have a voice, be stood up for, without it being some kind of attack on them and what they're going through? I don't understand this for the life of me. Straight Black men can't say, oh, we don't want to be emasculated, without other groups of people, if you know what I mean, stepping in saying, oh my God, this is so homophobic. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But we're wrong and we get canceled for speaking up against you and your movements and things that concern or bother you. Let a straight Black man try to overthrow the other groups' movements and say, oh my God, what about us straight Black men? We don't get this. We don't get that. Yeah, y'all go through this, y'all go through that, but what about us straight Black men? Not ever. Correct me when I'm wrong. Magic, Jasmine, Bobby. Yeah, like Bobby said, when straight Black men have the audacity and the nerve to say something, all of a sudden it's a threat. It's threatening. 200 likes, y'all. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe, honey. This is going to be some real talk. I expect for y'all to be a little bit triggered, but it is what it is. Y'all are allowed to trigger us all day, every day. Y'all don't believe straight Black men get triggered when certain things are being thrown in their faces? Oh, but again, they're threatening if they say something. So they just got to shut up or get canceled. So I don't appreciate that. I gotta throw that out there. It went from, protecting the image of masculine Black men to, oh my God, you guys are trying to shame us for our lifestyles. This is ridiculous. It had nothing to fucking do with it. As if other groups of men, if you know what I mean, cannot be masculine. Yeah, you guys have to suffer in silence. You can't say a damn thing. And if you do, you're out of line. You're canceled. You're attacking me for my lifestyle, the things that I want to do. All Tichina asked, y'all, was what can we as Black women do in America to stop aiding in the emasculation of Black men? And nobody, hardly, like everybody just went in on her and why her question was a problem. Tichina is getting dragged for this question. And then meanwhile, we can have articles like this: Dear Black men, protect Black women. What if Black men said, hell no? Black women don't need our protection. They're the most protected group in America. They get more opportunities than we get. Why? Because they're not as threatening as us. So no, I'm not going to protect you. You don't need our protection. We would do that to Black men. We can have articles like this: how Black men can better protect Black women. What if Black men said, bitch, that ain't my job? Like how we're saying. And then I really don't appreciate how you guys would, I'm going to be honest, it's a slap in the face to the Black men, and it's so many of y'all. It's a slap in the face to the Black men that do stand up for us as Black women. When we turn around and we try to counter questions such as, how can we essentially protect Black men in America by, making sure that their masculinity is intact, and you know what I mean? I find it to be such a slap in the face when women, Black women more specifically, turn around and say, oh, that's not our job. They ain't got nothing to do with us. As if there's not Black men out here that stand up for us. They just don't get highlighted because y'all don't give a fuck about that. Y'all would say fuck them because Black men don't stand up for us. And it's like, there's plenty of Black men that stand up for us. Y'all just don't acknowledge that. So I don't appreciate that, especially when we can have whole articles written. Again, look at this. Protecting Black women shouldn't come with caveats. Yet, when it comes to Black men, oh no, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Y'all like the video. But protecting Black men comes with all of the caveats. All of them. Oh, only protect Black men if he's X, Y, and Z. Only protect Black men if this, that, and the third. But we're expecting everybody else to protect us with no questions asked. And then check out this. As Black women, we need to save ourselves, not the world. Ain't this some shit? Ain't this some shit, y'all? See, we gonna be real by any means necessary. We're going to be honest and be real. And I am a Black woman, and I'm proud to be a Black woman. I love being a Black woman. You couldn't pay me to be anything the fuck else. But I gotta be honest. I have got to be honest, you guys. This is hypocrisy. We demand everybody else to protect us, but then say, oh, we don't need to protect nobody else. Just focus on you. That's crazy. Tichina asked one fucking question. And everybody just dragged her instead of answering. But let somebody had asked honest question. No, let's really flip this. Let's say somebody asked this honest question. What can we do as Black men in America to stop aiding in, I don't know, the destruction of the Black woman? That would have got retweeted and answered and went viral. And that person, whoever asked that damn question, would have been championed and probably would have got a fucking key to a city. But because when it comes to Black men in particular, I'm going to be honest, you guys, let's just call out the elephant in the room. We're talking about heterosexual Black men. And again, it's no slight or any shade to any other group of people. Like, live your life. But damn, when do heterosexual people get a voice? When can we say what we would like? When can we say what we deserve? When do heterosexual people get a voice? And again, more specifically, straight Black men. I am a Black woman, and again, I'm proud to be. And I see the double standard. I see the hypocrisy in all of this right here. Black women in general, we always have a voice. whether we're straight, gay, bisexual, asexual, unidentified, whatever. We always have a voice. There's no caveats. Like this article is trying to say. We're always being heard. Being heard is a part of being protected, right? Because somebody's trying to hear us out so that they can make the proper accommodations to whatever our issues are. That is a part of protection. When do straight Black men get that? We're being honest. Again, why can't we have these conversations? We're going to call out the elephant in the room. I believe Tichina was talking about straight Black men. And again, that's not to say that, other groups cannot be masculine or anything like that. But let's just come on, you guys. Straight Black men have to shut the fuck up. You can't say, I wouldn't want my son to be in a skirt or a dress, or I don't want my son playing with Barbie dolls. Or you can't say that. You can't say that, especially as a straight Black man. You cannot say shit like that. I'm a Black woman. I bet Doug I will get. I don't even give a fuck. Y'all can cancel me. I'm already fucking canceled, bitch. I do what I do. But as a Black woman, a straight heterosexual Black woman, and again, I'm not going to lie, we have a lot of perks and benefits. Even I am uncomfortable with saying the things that I'm saying because I know the world that we live in. But I can say it without having too much coming down my throat, right? Still gonna get it. Let's just be honest. I get it anyway. I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. It's my truth. It's our truth. I don't give a fuck. Y'all get to tell y'all truth all day, every day, without getting canceled. Everybody feels sorry for you. Fuck out of here. Even I, as a privileged Black woman, I don't know why we want to act like we're not. We get so many things handed to us. Come on, you guys. Are we gonna lie? Black women, y'all know I'm not lying, y'all. Come on now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that we don't go through things. I'm not saying that we don't have it rough and have it tough. But let's be real. We are hurt a lot more than Black men. And don't let him be straight. So yeah, I'm gonna say this shit because my brothers can't. Shit, I barely can, but at least I have a barely in front of it. They can't say shit at all. Oh, you're so misogynistic. Oh my God, you're homophobic. Just say it what it is. But we can't call you heterophobic, straightphobic. I appreciate y'all donations. I'll read them in a second. I'm going off right now. I'm just speaking from my damn heart. Y'all be mad in the car. All Tichina asked was, how can we, as Black women, assist with protecting the image and the masculinity of Black men? And y'all fucking drug her. Let's ask this question just to put it into perspective. Y'all gave us 305 likes. Do you guys think that the amount of dragging would have ensued if a man happened to ask this? What can we as Black men in America do to stop aiding in the masculization shit? We gonna make some shit up of Black women in America. What do y'all think would have happened then? If a Black man asks, hey, what can we do as Black men to make our Black women more feminine, so they can rest in their femininity more, so they can stop trying to work so hard and be these providers and protectors? Like, what can we as Black men do to stop that? Because our Black women deserve to be seen as feminine, nurturing goddesses that should not have to be out here in this world behaving or conducting themselves as men like men do. What can we do, Black men? What can we do? The Black women would have started replying, well, first of all, y'all can start by, paying all the bills, and then y'all can start by, getting 3 and 4 jobs, so that way we can have enough money to do this and we ain't got to go to work. And that man would have been praised. The question would have got answered. It would have been no. Oh my God, this is so homophobic. Oh my God, this is so. It would have been no uproar. The shit only applies to straight Black men. It only applies to Black men. Right? Only Black men cannot speak on roles. Because, see, with Tichina's tweet, it's very multi-layered and dimensional. Tichina is speaking on roles. Men are naturally supposed to be in that position of the leader, the protector, the provider. And what is happening today is Black men in particular, and I believe it's strategic. Y'all, look, y'all can, again, be mad at me in the car, in the back seat, but I'm going to speak my damn mind. I believe that this is indeed something that is strategically being done to make sure that Black men in particular are in a position of weakness, powerlessness, inferiority, dependent. Yes, I do believe that's a fucking agenda. Be mad at me in the car, in the back seat. Because we all know it is in a man's nature to be, again, the leader, provider, and protector, which equates to that man being masculine. Masculine men embody those characteristics. They embody those traits. All other men have those traits. I see y'all donation. I really do appreciate y'all so much, but I got to get this off my chest. Yeah, we can hit 400. Y'all like the video. It's some real talk. Again, y'all, when people speak like this, you got to understand we are not well received or liked. So please support the content and the platform. Like the video at the very least. They will try to diminish and suppress our content with all they damn might. At least like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And if you're feeling generous, send $1. I appreciate it because y'all already know this is getting demonetized like a motherfucker. But hear me out. Other races, other groups of men, thank you so much, a piece of my mind. I appreciate that. Other groups of men are not being ridiculed for believing in roles. For being in a power position. For being in a dominant position. They don't get ridiculed, they get celebrated. Hurrah to you, sir. You're doing what a real man is supposed to do. See, it's only black men. This is why Tichina's made this specific. This is why Tichina specifically said black men, the emasculation of black men. Because other groups of men, they don't get ridiculed, emasculated, anything of that sort when it comes to them and their proper roles and positions. They're not called misogynistic for saying that, a woman should be at home while I work and I take the lead. They don't get, no, that doesn't happen. They don't get ridiculed for saying, oh, I believe my son should be out doing X, Y, and Z instead of, playing with Barbie dolls or painting his nails or doing makeup. They don't get, it's like, no, he's just raising his son to be a man. But let a black man say that. Again, I'm uncomfortable as a black woman saying this. So can you imagine a black man saying this? We've seen it. Boosie? Anybody? Now, y'all can say what the hell y'all want to say about Boosie. Boosie be on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Look, we can point out faults and flaws of everybody. Right? Y'all even trying to do it with Tichina. Oh, girl, well, you did this and you did that. So you ate it and you ate it and you ate it and you ate it. So what are you talking about? What can we do to not aid in the emasculation when you've obviously aided? I mean, look at you, Pam. You were in a TV show where a man was parading around in a skirt and a wig with makeup and fingernails on. So, sis, who are you? Rightfully so. You can call that shit out. But my point is, why can we not still focus on the matter at hand? Why is it always this deflecting when it comes to asking legitimate questions regarding black men? It's always, yeah, but you did this. Again, you guys, we can sit around and point out faults and flaws in everybody, even your ass. Let somebody care enough to go and start looking at your life and seeing where you're coming up short and where this doesn't add up for you. The question is still the fucking same. What can we do as Black women in America to stop aiding in the emasculation of Black men. Nobody wants to answer that without making it into somebody else's struggle. There's Black men out there that believe in roles. They believe that a man should conduct himself in a particular manner. A man should do particular things. It doesn't make him somebody that is homophobic. It doesn't make him somebody that hates women or hates gay people. It just doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. And I hate how we do that. Right? Like we can't, for example, let's put into perspective. We can't even say that I love Black people without other groups of people saying, oh, well, that means that you hate us. It's the same type of thing here. We can't say that, hey, Black men, straight Black men, they don't want to be emasculated in this way by maybe having their roles stripped from them, when other groups of men can walk in their roles proudly. Nobody bats an eye. It's fine. You're just being a man. You're just doing what a man is supposed to do. Doesn't mean, once again, that I hate gay people. I hate women. I'm misogynistic. I'm phobic. Nothing. It's just, that's my way of life. Why can't Black men have their way of life? More specifically, why can't straight Black men have their way of life? Their ideologies, things that they perceive to be the quote unquote right way. And all Pam is doing is speaking from that perspective of understanding that and asking us as women, Black women, what can we do to aid in that? We aid in everything else. Why can't we aid in that? No. That's not our problem. Yet we want to make articles once again. As Black women, we need to save ourselves, not the world. But then we want everybody to protect us. Everybody to look out for us. Everybody to come to our aid. Tichina asks nothing wrong. And this is why. Because we are the same women, Black women, that complain when Black men are not playing a particular position. Are we not? When a man is not out here leading, we mad about that. When a man is not out here protecting, we mad about that. Those are all masculine traits. We're asking you as Black women, what can you do to ensure that Black men are continuing to possess those masculine traits that you complain about otherwise? If a Black man does not have those masculine traits, we are the first ones talking about how Black men are weak, they conquered, they ain't shit. But when somebody asks you, hey, okay, since this is a problem, what can we do to make sure that they are continuing on in their masculine roles? Now you mad. Now it's misogynistic. Now it's homophobic. Fuck out of here. We are the very women complaining that our men don't step up like other men. Are those other men not misogynistic? Because they believe in roles. They believe men possess certain qualities and traits and characteristics. Otherwise, he is acting like a little bitch, like a female, like a woman, feminine. You know, the list can go on. Other groups of men have these same sentiments. And you will agree with them, but because it's black men, oh no, something wrong with you. You need to be canceled. This is bullshit. We are the same ones complaining that our men don't measure up like those other misogynistic ass men. You guys don't build. You guys don't provide. You guys don't protect. You guys don't lead. You guys don't teach. That sounds very masculine, does it not? And you're complaining about those things, are you not? You know that's something that, you know, would fall under that umbrella of being masculine, right? So, are you sure you want to go there? Because sounds like to me you're trying to make men masculine. You're trying to make black men masculine. And to me, that's a little bit offensive because after all, there are no roles. Yeah, no, there are no roles. What are you trying to say? So if a man doesn't do all of those things, does that make him what? Something bad, something weak, something inferior, something beneath you? Is that what you're saying? If a man doesn't have those traits? Is that what you're saying, ma'am? Because we're asking you the same question in the reverse and you got a problem with it. Let's break it down, Crown Head Nation, and y'all like the video. Y'all give us 417 likes. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this off and get this straight. Tichina is asking us as black women, what can we do to make sure that our men are conducting themselves in a masculine way? I.e., being the leaders, being in positions of power, building, leading, providing, protecting. What can we do to make sure that our men are continuing to be able to do those things? Y'all said that she needs to be canceled. Now, we are the same women that complain about our men not being masculine. Which one the fuck is it? That's my question. That's my question. Let's rephrase it. Let's ask this, and I bet you guys will have 1,000,005 answers for this. What can black men do to make sure that they are in masculine positions? If Tichina would have asked that, oh my God, y'all would have been like, facts is because these niggas out here weak. Facts is because they not out here doing shit. They not building, providing, protecting nothing. If Tichina would have asked this, what can we do as black women to expose how emasculated our black men are? Oh, shit. I think that was the one, Tichina. You should have asked that, Tichina. That was the one, sis. You should have asked. Honest question. What can we as Black women in America do to expose how emasculated Black men are in America? That would have been a motherfucking question. First of all, they don't lead. First of all, they don't build. First of all, they conquer. First of all, it's the same. When you peel it back, rearrange, that's essentially the same fucking question. But because it's asked in this way, all of a sudden it's like, what? Ain't nobody emasculating a Black man. That ain't my job. That ain't my job to talk about how the Black man is emasculated and stop this. And expose my role in how to stop this. That ain't my job. But we would make it our motherfucking responsibility, job, duty, career, bitch, to expose how the Black man is emasculated. To continue to aid in the destruction of that. Right? To aid in the destruction of the Black man is, we don't have a problem with that. To aid in that, all Tichina was asking, how can we stop doing that shit and make sure that our men are carrying themselves in a particular light like every other man is? That's all she asks. Because let me tell y'all something. Asian women, they're protecting their Asian men from being emasculated. White women, they're doing that for their men. You name it, the list goes on. Everybody's doing that but us. That's why Tichina asked that question to us, because this is something that is heavy in our community and in our society that we do. As a matter of fact, when Black women are championing Black men or praising them or acknowledging what they do, what they contribute, we're called mammies, Black male worshipers, pygmies, Betty the Builders. So this is why Tichina is asking these questions, because this is a problem. See, Tichina, let me answer your question. Well, first things first, what we can do as Black women in America to stop aiding in the emasculation of Black men in America is to stop shaming and ridiculing Black women who praise Black men for doing the right thing, for acknowledging the contributions of Black men, acknowledging that they lead, provide, protect, teach, guide, nurture, help, build, create. We can first start off there, because Tichina, to be honest with you, a lot of Black women who try not to aid in the emasculation of Black men, we get ostracized. We get ridiculed. We get magnifying glasses held up to us to point out our faults and flaws and what's wrong with us. So that in and of itself contributes to a lot of Black men continuing to be emasculated, because how dare you anybody stand up for a Black man? And Tichina, you get praised for emasculating Black men. You know, calling them dusty and broke and weak and conquered, and you get praised for that. Because why? Like I said earlier, I believe it's a fucking agenda. And if you are on that type of time, your platform will be exposed to all audiences. You will not be shadow banned. You will not be suppressed in the algorithm. You'll get invited to major publications and platforms. That is the fucking wave. And y'all think it's not? Please. Please. That's where the money, the fortune, and the fame is. This is why Tichina is asking that question, because she knows that. So she's asking us as Black women, how can we counter this? Because Tichina understands that if you emasculate the Black man, which is supposed to be the head of the Black family, you're essentially cutting everybody off. You're cutting the head off. Now everybody is just blind. Everybody's all over the place. So what Tichina is saying, okay, y'all, enough is a fucking enough. What can we do to make sure that our head is protected? And y'all had an absolute fit. We can hit 500. Y'all like the video. Everybody knows this except for us, it seems like. And y'all should know, this should just, let me say this. This should speak to how powerful not only the Black man is, but the Black family. Yeah, I'll be a Black male worshiping hotel. What else y'all call us when we believe in Black family and Black love? Whatever the fuck. Again, save it for the car in the back seat on the ride home, okay? This should speak volumes about that, you guys. Everybody understands the roles and the positions. Everybody. All different other cultures. They understand this. They understand that the man is supposed to be the head. The man's supposed to lead, right? They understand this. This is order. This is the natural order, you guys. This is what works. This has been proven to work, right? The man provides, the man protects, the man leads. That's just what it's supposed to be. So why is it this grand? Why is it this grand attempt to make sure that the Black man is not able to fulfill his rightful role, to play his rightful position? Why is it? Look, y'all can be mad, but again, like this should speak volumes about how powerful we could be as a family unit, a community, a people. Why is it this direct, blatant attempt to just attack the Black man from and prevent him from being able to play his role? More specifically, the straight Black man. Why is that? These are valid questions. And Tichina's question was valid. What can we do to protect that? Because these are the men that we marry. These are the men that we get in relationships with. These are the father of our children. What can we do to protect that? And y'all got mad. When any other woman, they're already doing these things. It's not even a question. They're just doing it. Let me show y'all what these other women are doing. They're not competing with their men. See, Tichina, I'm going to answer your question. I got three things we can do as Black women, Tichina. We can stop competing with Black men and challenging them. I think that would help, Tichina. Because other groups of women, they don't do this. Again, it's not even a question. They don't compete. Their man takes the lead. Their man takes the forefront, and and she follows suit. This is another thing, Tichina. We can start listening to Black men's issues to gain an understanding of them instead of trying to diminish their struggles. This would very much so aid in that. But because we diminish the Black man's struggle and make it seem like, oh, he's just tripping and it's not that deep, he's not able to really do what he needs to do because he's constantly fighting us. This is something else. Oh, I actually got 4 things. Stop treating them like children. Tichina, and I'm sure you could vouch for this, sis. A lot of us Black women, we not only compete with our Black men and challenge them, but when we do that, we inadvertently treat them like our children, like our sons. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm better. I know best. That's emasculating our men. And I get it. Y'all don't want to claim Black men, even though you give birth to them and you come from them, but it's still your men. Okay, that's why I'm going to place this heavy emphasis on our men. We treat our men like children. And I find this to be very funny, Tichina, because we are the same women that will then turn around and complain about them not being masculine, real men. I just find it funny how you can't say a man is emasculated when it's in the context of how can we as Black women prevent that for Black men. Any other time it can go. It's not homophobic. It's none of that. It's not outdated or none of that. But within this context, Tichina, all of a sudden, emasculation, that's so homophobic, that's so this, that's so that. Bullshit. It just depends on the context. If you would have had a different question, Tichina, using that same emasculation word, it would have been no problem, no fuss. But because you tried to speak up for Black men, and in my opinion, Tichina, I'm going to read between the lines and say that it was probably more reference towards straight Black men, it was a problem. And a lot of us, we do try to treat our men like children. In so many different elements and ways. So many different aspects we do. Whether, again, like I said, we're challenging them and competing with them, or we're just flat out babying them. That's a problem too, Tichina. And I feel like if us as Black women would stop doing that, that would really contribute to us having more strong, masculine Black men. Another thing we could do, Tichina, is we can start stepping into our feminine role of being more supportive and of assistance. I think this is key, Tichina, to what Black women can do. Because like mentioned before, with treating them like children, we kind of steal away their natural born right to be those leaders and powerful, protecting, providing men that they are designed to be. So if we would stop trying to compete with them and challenge them and essentially trying to be them and play our role, yeah, Tichina, I think this would very much so aid in us making our Black men more masculine. And y'all know what the hell she's talking about when she says emasculation. Y'all really pissed me off with that. Y'all just had to make this a whole different struggle than what it was. Y'all made it into something that was homophobic. Y'all made it into something that was, come on. I'm just disgusted. Y'all know exactly what the fuck she was saying. Our men are perceived as children. That's what she meant. The world views our men like they are children. Like they don't know how to build. They don't know how to lead. They don't know how to protect. They don't know how to provide. They're just there. And we know damn well that's not the case. So all Tichina was asking was, how can we make sure that our men are perceived in the same light as every other man out there? Because best believe there's broke, dusty white men, broke, dusty Asian men, broke, dusty Hispanic men. But are they perceived in this light of being just as a whole broken, dusty? No. What about emasculated? No. That's strange. Because these same type of individuals exist in every group. So why is it that when it comes to Black men, why is that highlighted so much? Why are they being emasculated so much? Is it so that the world can treat them as such and they can never step into their masculine power? Because let's be real, you guys. Although there's masculine Black men out there that they don't give a fuck, they don't care what the world says. They're gonna do what they are designed to do, period. Let's be real. Y'all think y'all little Black sons are not listening to what's being said? Y'all think y'all little Black sons are not being treated in a particular manner to where they're feeling like, oh, well, I'm inferior and I can't do this and I shouldn't do that because the world is denying me and the world is telling me that I'm not this and the world is telling me that I'm that. Y'all think that's not having a domino effect? Because it is. So all Tichina was asking, how can we stop that so that we can create a new image, a better image, and so that the world could take our men more seriously and ultimately take us more seriously. I don't know why us as Black women try to separate ourselves from Black men like we're not, like we, why do we do that? Why do we as Black women separate ourselves from Black men like we're completely outside of them? Like what? Like we act like we're a whole different set of people outside of Black men. Let me get to these. Let me get to these super chats. Y'all, I don't know why we're not at 500. Y'all like the video. This is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, I know. But I'm going to be real. And y'all can just be mad at me in the comments. Y'all get to say y'all truth all day, every day. Y'all get to speak y'all mind all day, every day. Why can't we? Why can't we have an opinion? Why can't we believe that masculine black men look like this, or masculine black men embody these traits, and masculine black men are this and not that? Why can't we have our opinion? Why aren't we entitled to those things without being name called and some kind of phobia placed on us for having our own ideals? I hate that. I hate that. Oh man. How do I go to the top? Okay. I think I'm caught up. Let me see. Y'all give us 500 likes, you guys. Thank you, Eugene. He says, Tichina Arnold asked an honest, simple, and healthy question, and guess who's mad? Look. Thank you, Bobby. He says, the rainbow women in BLM use straight black male debt to buy multi-million-dollar homes. But Pam can't ask how to aid in not destroying our image. Look. Oh, Lord. Thank you, live from NYC. Says you spitting mother effing facts. I know, and it's uncomfortable as hell, but it is what it is. Thank you, Omega Red. What's up? Thank you, Tokyo Traveler. Thank you, LeVar. Some black women try to jump in and out of womanhood. If one wants to be treated like a woman, then act like one. Unfortunately, some black women try to be aggressive and fight men. And then they want to play dumb, like they don't understand what Tichina was talking about when she's talking about emasculation. Like, oh my God, it's no such thing as that. Men should just be allowed to be men, however that is, whatever that is. So what are you saying? If a man is not this masculine dominant man, that he's not a man? Are you saying that if a man wears a man purse, then he's not a man? Are you saying that if a man is in love with another man, that he's not a man? Fuck out of here. Y'all just create whole new arguments. Thank you, Eugene. Tichina Arnold. Okay, I think I got that already. Did you put the same thing twice? Or did I just do something wrong? Okay, I think I did something wrong. I went back up. Okay, I got LeVar. Thank you, New Heights. It says modern black women / genetically modified is the cake pawn to take out the black family. Look. And you know what? New Heights Trading. With them, oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Let me say this, y'all. It is so much clout, money, fame, notoriety, respect, the whole nine that goes into emasculating black men and taking out the quote unquote black family. If y'all notice, those platforms, they get all the spotlight, they get pushed in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Their entire audience is exposed to their content, whatever they post. They're being invited to certain events. They're getting interviewed by, some of the top tier magazines, whatever, publications, whatever. They're getting invited to the TV shows and the networks because I believe that there is an agenda. I do. Let me put it like this, New Heights. these females are not making these videos or creating these magazines or creating these articles calling out Black men in an attempt to correct them. It's not done from a genuine place. It's done because it's money in it, right? Y'all know how when we call out Black men and Black women on our platform, and since I'm a woman, I do it mostly to Black women. I am genuinely trying to correct these behaviors. It's coming from a place of love. And y'all saw my community post when the young lady was like, yeah, thank you so much for calling this out, because I found myself, adopting some of those same qualities that are toxic to a relationship. And by you calling that out, you actually helped me to correct myself so that I can continue on to have this beautiful relationship that I have with my husband or my boyfriend, whatever he was to her. We're coming to it with good faith, really trying to help. You may not like the delivery, but it's real talk, and ultimately we're here to help. These other platforms, it's all for the money. These females cannot even believe what they're saying. But it's money in it. These same females that talk cash money dog shit about Black men and how the Black family ain't this and how the Black community is full of shit and all. These same Black women are fucking Black men. They are procreating with Black men. They are laying up with the same Black men that they are trashing. Why? Because it's for the money. They don't even believe this shit. So you're absolutely right, New Heights, when you say that they are the pawns. And they believe, well, since I'm getting paid for it, I'm getting more exposure for it, I might as well keep doing it. And more young ladies are coming up behind witnessing this. And they're like, okay, well, the money is in this. If I make this type of content, or if I say these type of things, I'll get exposure too. My platform will blow up too. Bobby says, I wonder what your husband would think about this. You know what? We gonna have to have Eric Bell make a video. I don't know. I haven't asked him. And so it just becomes this domino thing. Y'all don't think this is by fucking design? Oh, let's push this platform. Let's push this individual. Let's push this message. Let's make this person blow up. Let's make this person get all this money, get all of this attention, all of this fame, all of this notoriety. Let's do this, let's do that. It's an agenda. Because if I witness her doing it and she blows up and she's getting all the money from bashing Black men, I'll inspire more young ladies, more Black women to do the same thing. And y'all don't believe. Come on, you guys. We not dumb. You couldn't pay me to do some shit like this, y'all. You couldn't pay me to do that. But see, and that's why I'm not getting certain offers. So I'm not getting pushed as much as I. Come on, you guys. We got over 100,000 subscribers. I should have at least 1,000 people watching me every time I go live. Come on. Y'all don't think this is by fucking design? They're trying to show, hey, don't talk about this. Don't be like this. Because if you do, you're going to get suppressed. But if you do this, we'll give you all the exposure, give you all the money. We'll invite you to certain places. We'll invite you to do certain things. Come on, you guys. You have to be genuine doing what the fuck I do. You have to be. Because you're going to be hated. You're going to be hated. You're going to be suppressed. You're going to be talked about. That's why I get really upset when people are like, oh, that bitch, she just doing it for this. She just doing it for that. Nigga, the money is over there. Fuck out of here. That really pisses me off, you guys. Oh, she's just a pick-me for the pay. Oh, she's pandering for the pay. Fuck out of here. It's money over there with those females. And yes, I can be married to a black man and still talk that shit, obviously. Other females do it. Laid up happily ever after with a black man, married to him. But you online talking shit about black men every day, all day. Why? For the pay. The money is better. The exposure is better. You get pushed more. I get so offended when y'all say that about me. This ain't no fucking money over here. Let me tell y'all something. I lost subscribers when I went over to Tasha K. I gained a lot, but I lost some. It was like, I don't understand why you over there. Why you over there? I'm like, well, I gotta spread my message. They did not appreciate me going over there with those females. And I'm sure Tasha K got some backlash too. You're like, why you got this pick me bitch over here? She ain't on call with us. Tasha K actually liked me. But because of her audience, which is majority female, not being in alignment with the shit that I was saying, it's only right in business not to continue on with that. So I'm saying all that to say this. Being me is actually being myself, and talking about the things that I talk about actually blocks opportunities for me. It does not propel me, right? This is why y'all cannot diminish my shit. Me being able to hit 100K plus on the type of time I'm on in the world that we live in, put some respect on my motherfucking name, because it's not over here. I don't care how much titty you show, how nice that ass is, how nice the curves are. It ain't it. And if you do it, man, if you happen to make it to where I am or better, if you're able to do the same kind of numbers, make the same kind of money as those other females over there, where that message is more widespread, you doing the damn thing. Because this is not it. You have got to be true to this. This is not something that you can just fake. You got to be okay with losing opportunities. You got to be okay with losing money. You got to be okay with being hated. You got to be okay with being ostracized. You got to be okay with all of that. That was my point. You lose doing what I do, saying what I say, believing what I believe in. You can't pay me to be a fucking pawn. Not against my people. You couldn't pay me to do that against black women or black men. I'll call out the bullshit, though, in an attempt to correct it. But to just sit there and slander and degrade the very people that I come from, you got me fucked up. Thank you, Kimono. It was a great question, especially since a good amount of our black men are raised by single mothers. Accountability is a bitch. Ain't it, sis? I just don't get it. And again, thank you so much. A piece of my mind. I appreciate it. We can't have a voice, you guys. If you're straight, quote unquote, pro-black, you believe in roles. I got a whole book, you guys. Submission is not the enemy. Do y'all know how many great reviews I got on this book? But because of the title alone, people are like, oh no, that's so outdated. Men and women have read that book and were able to help their relationship. And if they were not in a relationship, they get a better understanding of how a healthy one looks and how one works. But because we live in this climate to where you can't call out certain things, or you can't believe in roles only when it's convenient for you, right? When it's convenient for women, it's okay to believe in roles. Like if you want to say something like, well, men are supposed to pay all the bills, then that's fine. But to say that the man is supposed to lead, oh, now you pushing it, bitch. Ain't no roles. You know what I'm saying? It's really wishy-washy in that way. But y'all gotta understand, like, your little big sis, I didn't realize this until like recently, but your little big sis is more infamous than anything. Like, I am not I just realized that I was controversial. I had no idea. I am controversial. People don't like what I say, what I stand for, what I believe in. And to me, it's just common sense. It's what works. But okay. I still do me though, you guys. And again, you can't pay me not to. I love being able to have the love and support that I get from being my damn self. And if I can't be myself, I don't want it. If I can't speak the truth, I don't want it. If I gotta water it down, I don't want it. Oh, Danica, you might want to polish this up. Don't do this. Don't do that. Cut back on this. Cover up that. No, bitch, if I can't be myself, I don't want it. I'm going to tell the damn truth. Y'all can cancel me all y'all fucking want. Be mad in the car, in the back seat, on your way home. Prodigal Son says, Isaiah 3:12. Call it when it said, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. And the agenda is push the emasculation. I think you meant to say agenda. And the agenda is push the emasculation of Black men through TV and movies, making them seem to be weak and docile towards their women. Yes, because it's levels and layers to a Prodigal Son, but I believe it's for everybody to lose faith in Black men, to feel like you're not capable. Right? If you have enough Black men, the image of the Black man being emasculated enough, it makes nobody want to be with them. Not even your own. Because I don't trust you to lead. I don't trust you to build. I don't trust you to provide. I don't trust you to protect. You know? So yeah. Tichina asked a legitimate, valid question. Thank you, Lucky. Okay, y'all doing great on the likes. I appreciate it. She says, because a strong Black heterosexual family is America's biggest threat. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Nope. It's not a fucking opinion. That's fact. Y'all think they're not afraid of the Black Messiah? Let me shut up. Let me shut up, Lucky. Let me shut up. Look, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and grab me some more orange juice. Y'all like the video. I'll be right back. All right, we back. I think it's sad, Lucky, that we have Black women that are aiding in it. Because they know it brings money and views. That's sad. And you know damn well you laying up with the Black man. You procreating with the Black man. You loving the Black man. The Black man is loving on you. A Black man is protecting you. A Black man is providing for you, but all for the coin. How do you sleep at night? Thank you, Wiggy Will. You may get ridiculed and mocked, but those same women will always, always come back around and acknowledge your truth. Just ask, look, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you guys, one thing about the truth is it's gonna always come back around to hit you in your damn throat. Okay? Just before a sentence, I'm disappointed in 6 for causing all this division between Black folks. Just before, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Leave my good sis alone. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. You talking about the Carlton dude? That nigga. Anyway, y'all take that up with 6. Don't bring it up here. Brian says, stop threatening. I'm sorry, stop treating Black men like pets. Oh, ain't that something? We treat Black men like ATMs, children, pets, accessories. Like, we can start there as far as to stop aiding in the emasculation. Let's start there. Thank you, Game Changer. It says emasculated men don't have standards. Thank you, Success. Just like when Q presented the contract for Black America and the Lace asked, what about us? Right. Right. I remember that. I remember when that happened. My husband had brought that up to me. Well, a few years ago. They were like, okay, so I understand what you're trying to do for Black people, but what about Black women? And Q was like, bitch, are you not a part of Black people? I'm telling you, we try to separate ourselves from ourselves. I just cannot, y'all. But when you say that, though, you are a mammy, Black male worshiper. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's like, this is common sense. He said Black people. So by default, that includes Black women. But we wanted something specifically for us. Why? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real. We're used to us having a lot of perks and benefits solely and strictly for us as Black women. So even when somebody presented something to where it was beneficial to Black people as a whole, it was a problem. That should show y'all right there the problem that we have. Thank you, Darius. I'm gonna keep cooking. And if I miss anybody, I apologize. I try my best to go back and acknowledge you guys. Who was this with $125? C Square? Hold on. Okay, B1 says Lucky Marie spoke facts. Yes, she did. No lie. Somebody gave her $125? Y'all are here clowning, honey. Ghost, I appreciate you. This campaign to apply Black men is tied into the upcoming elections. Mass incarceration 2.0 is about to roll out. Ooh. It's crazy. Thank you, Omega. Real only recognize real. No, real recognize real and fake. That's how we're able to identify what is real. Amen. Thank you again. Omega says you always been real, little big sis. You already know. Thank you, just my four sis. It says the bells keep rocking. You already know. And shout out to UC Square. They tried to block you. They tried to block me from seeing that. Appreciate you. Thank you, Gregory. Again, thank you so much, sis. Thank you for stepping up and speaking out. Salute. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Yeah, I already know, Dale. It's all about the money. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a shame that we don't even see that by us continuing to emasculate our black men. And yeah, I'm gonna keep saying our black men because we come from black men. We give birth to them and all kind of things. But we ultimately destroy ourselves in that process. You know? Like, y'all are not peeping the whole game on it. Maybe that's too deep. Maybe that's too much. Maybe I'm just being a pick-me mammy right now, right? Why aren't we able, as black women, to speak up for black men? When we are the same women that demand for black men to speak up and protect us. You know what I'm saying? Black men cannot have a voice. And again, I have to make this distinction to be honest and to be real. And again, it's no shade to anybody's sexual orientation or anything of that sort. But I gotta be honest, you guys, because heterosexual black men are not able to be without being ridiculed or canceled or whatever. Heterosexual black men are the most muffled and silenced group in America. Yeah, I fucking said it. Huh? Yeah, I fucking said it. Heterosexual black men in America are the most muffled and silenced men in America. They are not allowed to have opposing views. They are not allowed to speak a truth, their truth. They are not allowed to be men. And y'all know what the hell that means. They are not allowed to lead. They are not allowed to correct behavior. They are not allowed to voice their struggles. They are not allowed to complain. They are not allowed to have a bad day. Suck that shit up. Man up, right? Is that misogynistic for us to say that? To man up? What is that? What does that mean? To man up? Why not say woman up? I mean, after all, are you trying to say that men are more powerful than us? Men are more strong than us? What do you mean by this man up nonsense? See how we pick and choose what we want to be offended by? See, Tichina, it's all about the context. Straight black men are not allowed to tell women what they desire from women. Heterosexual black men are not allowed to be fathers. Heterosexual black men are not allowed to be leaders, to be in positions of power. And we're still going to sit here in 2022 and act like we didn't know what the fuck Tichina Arnold was talking about. We're going to make it into a homophobia, a homo. Well, I can't even think. I'm so pissed off. Homophobic. We want to make it into that. All to snatch away the voice of the heterosexual black man. And what's so crazy about it, the whole thing is, y'all did it to a black woman that was trying to be a voice for the black man. So again, can you guys imagine if a black man would have asked this question? Y'all silenced the black man's voice through a black woman. And y'all don't see the issue here? Okay. Oh, shout out to you, mediocre tutorials and reviews. I appreciate you. And y'all don't see the issue. Y'all really gonna sit here and act like oh, nobody is trying to silence these black men. Nobody's trying to emasculate them. Nobody. When a black woman can't even speak up for a black man without y'all canceling her. Absolutely, Daryl. They shit on anyone who supports black men. But I gotta make the distinction, Daryl. It's the heterosexual adjective. Now, I'm not saying that, if you're black and you're not heterosexual, that you don't have a struggle, that you don't go through anything. But I gotta be real. Y'all have more perks and privileges and benefits than a heterosexual black man. Same for black women. Y'all want me to lie? I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it, you guys. I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like it's not a thing. Just so I can get a coin. Or just so I can fit in with y'all. I'm gonna be honest, like, yes, black women have struggles. Yes, we go through things. Yes. But, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna be super canceled for saying this shit, y'all. But this should just tell y'all how honest I'm being, how authentically I'm trying to be right now. Although we do have a lot of struggle as black women, I'm not going to take that away from us. I feel like I'm so uncomfortable. I feel like in a lot of instances, black women, and again, I understand we go through a lot. I'm not taking that away from us. But I feel like we get a lot more perks and benefits by playing up a lot of the struggles that we go through, right? So we'll play up a lot of our struggles in an attempt to diminish the struggles of men so that we can still get first priority over them. Even if, you know, they have a more, oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable. Hold on. But I gotta speak the facts. Y'all can be mad. Y'all can be mad. Hold on. I can't take a lap. I'm trying to sit my ass down. Yeah. I'm not in my kitchen, so I can't take a lap. Y'all gonna see too much. Let me say this. We as, let me put it like this. We as Black women can have a legitimate struggle to where it's like, yes, we go through that, sis. That's some bullshit that needs to be called out, that needs to be taken care of. But then a Black man, and let's make them heterosexual, because I'm gonna be honest, they are the least respected, the most silenced, and the most neglected in America. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Be mad in the car. Let a heterosexual Black man have a struggle that's to the equivalent or a little bit more than the struggle that we as Black women go through. We will try to then play up whatever that struggle was in an attempt to overshadow whatever complaints or diminish whatever struggle that the Black man was going through, so that we again can be the one with the spotlight on us, so that we can get certain perks and benefits. Like, yeah, they go through that, but we go through this, so we should take first priority when it comes to trying to resolve our issue. Do y'all want me to lie? Like, Black men are out here getting killed. Black men are out here getting locked up. Black men are out here having their children stripped away from them. Like, these are legitimate issues. And I'm talking about innocence. Black men. Not like how the media tries to poison us into believing that all Black men are criminals and they're just all... No. This is a daily struggle for all Black men. To make sure I don't get killed today, or falsely accused today, or locked up for no reason today. But we're not going to acknowledge that. And we can even go on to say that Black women, we have that same struggle as far as getting falsely accused or locked up or killed. Sure. But can you say that it's to the same capacity as the Black man? Y'all can say our image as Black women gets tainted and shed on. But can you say it's to the same capacity as the Black man? Because Black men are all looked at like criminals. Whereas Black women, it's like, there's distinctions. Yeah, they may see these groups of Black women as ghetto and ratchet and hood and hoes and all of that, but there's distinctions to where, like, oh, that's a Michelle Obama type. Oh, that's a good black. All black women, all black men, whether he has a suit on or not, it's like, what this nigga up to? I don't trust this nigga. He must be a con artist. He has a suit on and a tie. He has to be up to no fucking good. I don't trust this nigga. Yeah, come on now. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I was in high school, my boyfriend at the time, he had came to school and he had on a button-up shirt with a tie and some slacks. And I think he had a job interview or something. I don't remember. And so he just went to school that way. That way he can go right into, whatever he had planned for that day. And I remember this the librarian, the white lady. She said, "Oh, you're dressed up today, young man. What are you doing? Going to court?" I said, "Bitch. Oh, what are you doing? You going to court?" And y'all gonna sit here and act like y'all laughing. I'm dead ass serious. She didn't say, "Oh, you look really nice. You look really handsome today. What are you going to apply for a job? Are you on a job interview?" Said, "Are you going to court?" That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said. So I mean, black men, whether they try to polish it up, clean it up or not, it's just like you still a nigga. And I don't trust this nigga. Then they got caught doing something. Now he gotta go to court. That's why he got that damn suit tie on. Can't wear a hoodie. My husband, he's a business owner of his own establishment. Successful. Makes really good money every month. Large clientele, everything. He wears hoodies, skull caps, jogging pants, tennis shoes. Do you think they're looking at him like he's just this good business owner? No. Do you think that they're looking at him like he's a stand-up citizen? No. My husband has never been to jail, doesn't have a criminal record, doesn't have a bunch of baby mamas. My husband looks like what people would say is a thug or street hoodlum. He's a college graduate, top of his class. What's it called? Cum laude? I don't know what the hell, y'all. Y'all know whenever you graduate that damn high, you get out of damn good grades and shit, whatever that's called. He got that. 2 degrees. Smart as hell. Books all over the damn place. He reads every damn day. If he doesn't, he gets depressed. But do y'all think that the society is viewing him like he's a stand-up citizen? No. But the thing is, if he did put on a suit and tie and dress up nice and all of this, he would still be a nigga in the eyes of society. And y'all want to sit here and say that black men don't have a struggle. Yeah, peace to my husband. And all Tichina wanted to know was, how can we improve the perception of our men? How can we make sure that we are not contributing to the emasculation of our men so that the world can view them in a better light? So that they can understand their value and their worth. Because again, it's young men coming up behind us, right? that need to be shown what a masculine man looks like. What a masculine man does. A masculine man provides, protects, leads, teaches. What's so bad about that? Why can't we have that opinion about what a man is? Why is that something that has to be shunned and ridiculed and canceled? You guys have your opinions about how there should be no roles, but we just got to respect that. We can't say that's stupid not to have any roles. If you don't have any roles, everything falls apart. Nobody knows what to do. Everybody's stepping on each other's toes. And I talked about that in my book. Again, submission is not the enemy, right? Roles matter. And y'all want to get on to Tichina because she asked the question. Because even Tichina sees the play. And the play is to keep our men, Black men, in this position of powerlessness, confusion, delusion, docile, passive. Y'all want to act like y'all don't know what emasculation is. Get the fuck out of here. I already know roles matter. Right. No roles out of order. But we can't say that. We can't have that opinion. They can say our belief in roles is a problem and it's homophobic, misogynistic, degrading, outdated. Look, y'all. And again, shout out to UC Square. Let me see if I can find you. Look, y'all. You've been on here long enough. I still don't believe. I still don't believe I got all of my sentiments out. But I don't know. I think I said too much already, though. Key says, all hell broke loose when Black men took over the Black man narrative. We are witnessing the power struggle between Black men and those in charge. Because you know why, Kimono? If Black men were to ever get in a position of power and authority as a collective, look, you guys, you got to understand, like, y'all are out here saying that Black men are conquered and they broke and they don't own nothing and they don't build nothing. But it's by fucking design. Right? Which is why I salute and I applaud all the Black men that take matters into their own hands and go and create their own. Right? But trying to build something as a Black man, and don't let you be straight, trying to build something as a Black man within the realm of corporate America or trying to be a part of anything, any kind of structure that is outside of your own that you build, it's a recipe for hitting the damn ceiling. Like, you're not going to be able to do that. Right? So it's not that Black men are not capable and they don't want to and all of this. A lot of the times they're being blocked. Why are we not acknowledging that? Even if you do want to start your own business, it's so much red tape and stuff that goes into that. Like my husband, for example, when he went into opening up his own gym, luckily he had all of his paperwork in order. But he had been running his operation for about 3 months already, right? And I guess they had saw that his gym was popping, and like the people with I don't know who they were, but it was some kind of people that came in with like I guess business paperwork and stuff to just trying to make sure all your stuff was legitimate. They came in and was like, we need to see this, and this, because according to our records, this gym shouldn't be in operation, or this gym shouldn't be open. Did you ever get this passed? Did you ever pass this? Because I don't have you in my records. And this man had been running this gym for months, and it's popping. But they see that and they're like, "Oh fuck no! What is this? A black man with dreads? Oh, this a hood nigga? Oh hell no! We got let's shut this shit down." And y'all want to act like that's not a thing? So even when they do try to go and build their own, they still have all of this working against them. Y'all have got to stop acting like it's not a agenda. A conscious effort to make sure that the black man is in an emasculated position. Come on, you guys. Y'all really gonna come at Tichina? Why are y'all dragging her for asking a good ass question? My husband said, oh, okay, no problem. Went to his files, went to his paperwork, pulled it right out. Oh, and what was crazy, y'all, the lady who had came in trying to question my husband about his establishment being open and him not being in a position where it should have been running a business. He pulled out the paperwork, y'all, flipped to the page to see, like, let's check this if you're supposed to be in operation. It was her fucking signature on the paper. I said, I know you fucking lying. My husband's like, as a matter of fact, bitch, you signed the paper. And she was like, oh, I didn't recall. Now, what would have happened if he didn't even have the damn paperwork? And he did it, but what would have happened if he would have lost it, or, you know, he wasn't this legitimate businessman to where he has everything in order? We're gonna close this shit down. Like, oh yeah, bitch, y'all, you didn't have all this in alignment. You operating illegally. What if he didn't have his paperwork? And y'all really want to sit down and sit around and act like it's not a plot to stop the black man from thriving and being successful on his own? Hell out of here. Tichina, you open up a whole new can of worms with this question, baby. This is so layered. We can go into all kind of different layers with this question, sis. But they want to act like you crazy or you dumb because they don't want to explore those things. It's too much truth hidden behind it. It's too much I have to face when you ask that question and I have to answer it. I'm not going to sit here and act like black men are not strategically placed in a powerless position. Even the ones who try to overcome, they still get roadblocks. So shout out to those men that continue to do that shit anyway. Because you are in a country where it's working against you, and they want to act like it's not. They want to act like it's not a conscious effort to make sure y'all at the bottom. It's where you weak. And everybody is running all up over you. Even your woman. Don't play dumb with me, baby. I already know it's nothing but facts. I already know. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Thank you, Mosaic. She says, we as women must ask ourselves that question. I had to examine myself. Although I didn't intend to do it, I did it. And I had to be growed real. Yes. Yes, but that's the only way we can really do it is by asking ourselves, excuse me, those uncomfortable questions. Guys in here laughing. I'm serious. It was like, bitch, you signed the paperwork. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have it must have slipped my mind. This is what we're talking about with the emasculation of black men. Whenever they try to build something, they try to take it away. They try to burn it down. They try to discredit him. They try to slander him. Whatever. Like, come on, y'all. We're not gonna do this. I know exactly what the fuck Tichina was asking. And what's sad is that us black women, we aid in it. And y'all know that shit. And guess what? It's profitable. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's coming up on 2 hours. I gotta clean up my kitchen and cook my pancakes. Me and my husband like pancakes. Vegan, of course. He'll be home soon, so I gotta wrap this up. Shout out to you, Daryl. Yeah, go get my book. Submission Not the Enemy. It's a key factor to a healthy relationship. It should be listed down below. Go and get your copy. Quick and easy read for both men and women. I address the roles of both men and women. Roles do exist, right? And our men should not be in an emasculated role or position. Go and get the book. Tichina, you asked a very good question, sis. And hopefully I answered it for you as far as my input goes. We can stop competing with men. We can start listening to men and understanding them instead of diminishing their struggles. We can stop treating men like children. And we can learn our role and our position, right? By being more supportive and of assistance to our men. Okay? And with that said, I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Y'all got to understand, like, what I do is not something that is easy. Like, y'all have no idea. It's uncomfortable. A lot of people don't rock with you. A lot of people don't like you. A lot of opportunities are blocked. It's just so much. It's so much. And you can be telling the truth, but because of your vernacular or your tattoos or your makeup or whatever the case is, the style of your clothes, like, it's so much that people try to pick apart because that truth is what it is. The truth hurts. And so they'll rather try to pick you apart than to pick apart that damn truth and expose the lies that they have been living. So it's not easy. It's not easy by a long shot doing what I do, you guys. It's not. Because I'm going to be honest, you know. But, yeah, it's a lot that comes with this. And so that's why I'm so grateful that I'm able to have the amount of support that I get and traction that I get. Because best believe, you guys, I am being suppressed. I'm being suppressed. You may not believe it, but I am. What you guys see here, it should be 20 times this. But because I'm in promotion of bringing back structure to relationships, balance to relationships, calling out certain behaviors of Black women and women in general, you know, to again bring back that balance. It's like, oh no, we cannot make this popular. We can't make more women want to do what she's doing. That would create too much structure and balance and love and no, we have to keep this shit chaotic, full of confusion and delusion. because that's profitable for us. If we have men and women working together, realizing their faults and flaws, oh, hell no. There's no money being made in the court systems with child support. There's no two separate households to where he has to pay his own rent. She has to pay her own rent. He has to pay his own mortgage. She has to pay, like, it's money in the divide. Right? And again, not calling things out so that we can bridge the gaps, but calling it out to be destructive and divisive. That's where the money is. That's where you're going to get promoted. Right? Not calling out poor behaviors of Black men and then giving them solutions. Oh, no. We're going to slander Black men. We're going to call out what they're not doing. We're going to talk shit about them. Emasculate them so that we can beat them down to a pulp and they'll never be a Black family. They'll never be a Black leader. Strong Black households. No, we gotta get this shit divided. But when it comes to us and our culture, yeah, we do all of this misogynistic shit. Yeah, we believe in all of that. The woman stays in this place. But teach the Black family, that's not right and exact. No. Black woman, you don't need that man. You can do it by yourself while his wife at home baking cupcakes with the kids. She ain't doing it by herself. She relying on her man. Her man leading. Her man ain't emasculated. And best believe they know exactly what emasculation is. That's why their families are thriving and growing. Because the men are in a position of masculinity and power. And roles are established. And their women are figuring out how they can aid in continuing that on. And with that being said, y'all, my husband is home. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. I don't know when I'm going to go live again, but y'all like the video, share the video, and let's keep the conversation going. Let me know how y'all feel about this. All right? Let me know how y'all feel about it. Again, I got to go and cook and clean up and all of this, and I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace. I love y'all. I thank you guys so much. And if I missed your donation, I apologize, but I had a lot on my heart that I just had to. Every time I go live, you guys, this is freestyle from the heart. This is not something that I sit down and I type out and I plan out thoroughly. Like, I just really, it's off the dome. It's from the heart. And so I apologize if I miss your donation or if I don't thoroughly articulate or if I miss a point, whatever the case is. Just know that I'm just speaking from the heart, and I really do appreciate you guys for rocking with me, because I'm in a world to where I am not socially acceptable. The things that I say, the things that So I appreciate all the love and support. I'm gonna run my commercial for my book. The link is down below in the description. All right, go and get your copy. And again, shout out to the Black men. Shout out to the Black women. Shout out to the Black men that love Black women. Shout out to the Black women that love Black women. That love Black women. All of that. You know, we gotta love and support each other. It's not a one-way thing, Black women. We can't say we need Black men to support us, but then we don't want to support Black men. We can't say that we need Black men to protect us, but then we don't want to even protect the image of the Black man. Like, we need each other, you guys. All right? That's my entire point. We need each other. We got to love each other and support each other. And again, it's nothing wrong with us calling each other out, but it has to come from a place of love. You know what I mean? Of correction. Not just to bash and slander and act like this person is doing all of the wrong and you do no wrong and you're perfect. We can't continue doing that, you guys. Right? So Tichina was not wrong in asking, what can Black women do to stop aiding in the emasculation of our men? She wasn't wrong. It was a legitimate question. And I would say it's one that we need to answer. Peace.
Submission. Okay, let's be honest. We've been programmed to hate that word. Want to change that and tap into your feminine energy at the same time? You can. Introducing Submission is Not the Enemy. A basic yet powerful book, written in simple language, practical, and easy to digest. It's your first steps on your journey to perfecting the woman inside of you. Available at Amazon.